Lower back pain can often be avoided with simple daily habits. One of the most effective ways to protect your spine and keep your back healthy is through regular, gentle exercise. In this video, I'll show you a simple routine you can do every day to help prevent lower back pain. We'll begin with the cat-cow exercise, which gently prepares the spine and surrounding muscles for movement. Start on all fours with a neutral spine, your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Inhale slowly as you drop your belly toward the floor. Lift your chest and tailbone upward while gently looking forward, allowing your spine to arch naturally. Now exhale as you round your spine toward the ceiling. Tuck your chin toward your chest and draw your belly button inward. Continue moving slowly between these two positions, coordinating your breath with each movement. Move your spine only as far as feels comfortable. Avoid overarching your lower back or rounding too aggressively. This exercise is a great way to start because it gently moves the spine through its natural range of motion, which helps keep the joints between the vertebrae well lubricated and flexible. As you move between the two positions, it stretches the muscles along your back as well as the muscles in your abdomen, helping release tension that can build up from sitting or daily activities. The movement also helps the nerves around the spine glide more freely through the spinal canal. This gentle motion can help reduce irritation, improve mobility, and ease stiffness in the lower back. Perform this exercise in 3 sets of 10 slow repetitions, focusing on smooth, controlled movement and steady breathing. Let's move on to the glute bridges exercise, which helps strengthen the muscles that support your lower back and pelvis. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Let your arms rest comfortably at your sides. Before lifting your hips, gently tilt your pelvis in a posterior tilt, so your lower back moves slightly closer to the floor. This helps activate your glute muscles and prevent your lower back from doing too much of the work. Once you feel stable, press through your heels and slowly lift your hips off the ground by squeezing your glutes. Hold this position for 10 seconds. Raise your hips until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees, but be careful not to overextend or arch your lower back. When finished, slowly return to the starting position and repeat this exercise in 3 sets. Let's move on to the bird dog exercise. This movement helps improve stability in the lower back by strengthening the muscles that support the spine and core. Start on all fours with your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Keep your fingers spread and your arms straight, but not locked. Your spine should be in a neutral position and your head in line with your spine, looking down to the floor. Once you feel stable, engage your core and slowly extend one leg straight back while extending the opposite arm forward. Do not raise your limbs too much because that can cause overextension and arching of the spine. Try to keep your hips and shoulders level, avoiding any twisting or shifting of your body. After 10 seconds, return to the starting position. Take a brief pause and repeat the movement on the opposite side. Keep the abdominal muscles engaged and breathe continuously. You can perform this exercise in 3 sets on each side. When finished, return to the starting position and relax your abdominal muscles. Let's move on to the Bulgarian split squat. This exercise helps strengthen the muscles of the legs and hips while also improving balance and stability. Start by sitting on the edge of the bench and extend your legs in front of you. The distance your heel reaches while sitting will be approximately how far your standing leg should be from the bench. This is where you will place your front foot when performing the exercise. Your other leg will be positioned on the bench behind you, resting on the top of your foot. Lower your body slowly by bending the front knee and lowering your hips toward the floor. You should end up with your shins and torso aligned, but don't let your front knee go past your toes. Press through the heel of your front foot and slowly lift your body back to the starting position, keeping your movements controlled. Perform 10 repetitions on each leg for 3 sets, maintaining steady breathing throughout exercise. Move only as far as feels comfortable to avoid overstretching the hip flexor or overloading the knee. This exercise is especially beneficial for people who spend long hours sitting because it actively stretches the hip flexor muscles while simultaneously strengthening the glute muscles on the opposite side. When we sit for extended periods, the hip flexors becomes tight and the glutes weaken, which can contribute to lower back discomfort. By combining a stretch and a strengthening movement at the same time, the Bulgarian split squat helps restore balance in the hips and legs, improving posture, stability, and support for the lower back. Let's move on to the final exercise, the plank, which is one of the most effective exercises to strengthen the core muscles. Start face down with your forearms on the floor, elbows directly under your shoulders. Lift your body off the ground, supporting your weight only on your toes and forearms. Keep your body in a straight line from your head to your heels. Avoid letting your hips drop toward the floor or lifting them too high. Focus on keeping your core tight and your spine in a neutral position throughout the exercise. Hold this position for as long as you can, ideally 30 to 60 seconds, while breathing steadily. Repeat for 3 sets, resting briefly between each set. If you want to progress from the regular plank, you can alternately lift one leg off the ground and hold it for about 5 seconds before switching to the other side. This variation increases the challenge and further activates the core muscles as your body works harder to maintain stability. Hold this position for 30 to 60 seconds and repeat in 3 sets. However, if the regular plank is too difficult for you, you can start with a lighter version of the exercise. Place your forearms on the ground with your elbows directly under your shoulders, just like in the regular plank. But instead of supporting yourself on your toes, keep your knees on the ground. Engage your core and lift your hips so your body forms a straight line from your head to your knees. Avoid letting your lower back sag or raising your hips too high. Hold this position for 30 to 60 seconds while breathing steadily. As you build strength, you can gradually progress to the full plank position. That's it from this video. If you found these exercises helpful, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more tips to support your spine and move pain-free.